Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Lanice and I am a registered nurse, but more importantly than that, I'm a woman in midlife who's dealt with all the things that midlife brings as it relates to our health, from weight gain to hot flashes. But today I want to talk to you about the fact that for those of you that have been following me, I have been on a GLP-1 for about 7 or 8 months and I've reached my goal. And I'm very excited about that, but I'm not really celebrating yet because really maintenance is a lifestyle. Weight loss was like a phase. So now I'm at the place where I need to maintain all the work that I've put in over the last 4 years and more specifically the last 7 to 8 months and all the money I've spent on these medications. So I don't want to do anything that would cause all of that to just go back. And so today I want to talk to you about what maintenance looks like, and maybe it will help you if you are thinking about going into maintenance or even taking Zepbound. And I will say that my journey on the GLP-1s have been perfect. I will say I have no complaints. I did have a few symptoms of constipation, but nothing major that I had to take any medication for. Other than that, I felt great. So let me just get into it. Why should I go on maintenance? Well, as you know, one of the tools in my tool chest was taking a GLP-1. And with that, if I stop taking it, it's just like taking any other medication. If you're on high blood pressure medicine and you stop taking it, your blood pressure goes back up. Well, I'm taking a GLP-1, and when I stop taking it, things may change. So my goal is to figure out what maintenance looks like for me, because as I said before, weight loss was a phase. Maintenance is a lifestyle, and I really want to maintain all the work that I've done over the past years. And so for number one of the things that I am definitely going to do is continue to focus on strength training 3 times a week. And with that, what I mean by that is lifting weights, resistance training, isometric exercises. I literally have not gone to the gym in January, and this is the last day of January 2026. I have not been to the gym since just before New Year's, but I have been working out at home doing isometric exercises as well as strength training with bands. And I have still gained muscle. So if I can continue in that, then I won't need to go back to the gym. And that will save me time in the morning when I don't have to leave the house to go to the gym, and I can just work out at home. So I am definitely going to continue to focus on strength training and building muscle. Number 2 is I'm going to continue prioritizing protein in my diet. And so for me, that's about 100 grams of protein each day, 30 for each meal, and maybe some snacks in between that are high protein. And so I'm going to definitely continue to prioritize protein at each meal, making sure I get those 100 grams in, along with some green leafy vegetables and some fruits as well. And so that's going to be very important because protein helps us maintain and build muscle. And we know as we age, we have an increased risk of muscle loss. So we have to work harder to maintain that muscle. And then number 3, what I'm going to do, and some people don't feel like this is important when it comes to health and wellness, but sleep is so important. Getting a good night's sleep is just so important. And for me, practically, if I don't get a good night's sleep, I'm not going to feel like working out the next day. I'm not going to feel like eating healthy the next day. I'm going to just be dragging. So I really work hard on my sleep hygiene so that I can get a good night's sleep, because it prepares me for the next day in so many ways. So things like making sure my room is dark, making sure it's cool, making sure I go to bed at the same time. I have a nighttime routine that I go through, turn the lights down, slow everything down when it's about time to go to bed. Still have not cracked the code on turning off the screens before I go to bed, but I don't have a problem going to sleep. I have a problem staying asleep. So I'm working on that. So getting good sleep is a part of my maintenance plan. And then the last thing is continuing to focus on decreasing my stress. And so I work really hard to do deep breathing exercises, which are really helpful. You can find them on YouTube. I have the Calm app that helps me intentionally do deep breathing, and that helps bring my cortisol level down and just manage my stress so that everything that I'm doing for my health is not negated by me being stressed out all the time. In my opinion, I work a very stressful job. And then the part-time job that I have on the side is very busy. I wouldn't say it's stressed out, but it is time consuming. And so just trying to decrease my stress, get some quiet time, and those things will help me while I'm in this lifestyle change, because maintenance is a lifestyle. And my goal is to continue to improve my health so that I can live a long, healthy life, to be here for myself, my husband, my children, and also my grandchildren. And so I will keep you posted on maintenance. Please be sure to leave a comment below. If you've gone into maintenance, tell me what worked for you and what didn't work. That will be helpful to me. Also, if you have any questions about what my plans are, I'm planning to start taking the medication every other week instead of every week. But whatever questions you have, just drop them in the comments below. And be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to let me know if there's anything you'd like for me to share about my journey. I do have some other videos. I'll post one here for you to find about my journey and how I lost the weight. But other than that, I hope you have a great day and take care.